Tamara Fleck-Myers, and I'm the Executive Director at Casa de Amparo, and we are a social services agency with a singular focus on treating and preventing child abuse and neglect. And so that's a big, broad statement, but what it really means is that we focus on trauma, and we focus on healing trauma. And the beauty of this is that we now know through so much research over the past several years that when we focus on trauma and adverse childhood experiences, we not only heal trauma, but we heal physical, emotional, and social symptoms and problems. Through the ACEs study, Adverse Childhood Experiences, which was an amazing study that gave us so much information about the effects of early trauma, we learned that people who have experienced multiple adverse childhood experiences have devastating outcomes as adults. They die sooner, they die of violence more frequently, they are more likely to perpetrate violence, be victims of violence, unwanted pregnancies, all types of physical health symptoms as well. And so for us, that means that when we treat trauma, we prioritize the whole person and all of their health and wellness. And that is a complicated process, but what we know is it's critical to everything that we do here. And so we have to look at all of our services through a trauma-informed lens. And for us, that means what does the organization, what do the systems look like from an individual who has been traumatized? Are we being nurturing? Are we safe? Are we creating an environment where people feel the safety to tell their stories? Because ultimately, when we want to heal trauma, we have to create that safety. It's fundamental, it's foundational to being able to do any further work with children and families who've experienced trauma. Because see, once we've created that safe space, we've created an environment where they can then start to tell their stories of trauma. And by pairing the traumatic experiences with a safe environment, we allow them to re-experience it without the danger, and it minimizes the effects of the trauma long term. And that's what we are doing day in and day out. We are letting people, children, families tell their stories in a safe, secure environment so that they can recover and become healthy, high-functioning, successful adults. We look forward to working with Alliance Healthcare in the future, and thank you for your time.